Hi, my lovely Taurus friends. This is a weekly forecast for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising for April 29th through May 5th. And I'm using Oracle cards this week, guys. I'm just going to use all Oracle cards because the energy has been a little intense. I don't know what's going on. People have been emotional and salty online from what I am seeing. So I think maybe some people just need some reassurance right now. I don't know what's going on with the energy. Not an astrology expert by any means. We are coming up on a new moon in Taurus, and happy birthday, Taurus! Oh my goodness, I almost forgot. Happy birthday, Taurus. So we're gonna see what is coming up for you guys. That's actually why I started with your video first this week, because it's your birthday. Alright, Monday, Tuesday for Taurus. Wednesday, Thursday for Taurus. And Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for Taurus. Alright, my darlings. Nothing to it but to do it. Let's jump right on in. Ooh, Taurus, community. You've got community coming up in this card for the beginning of the week. Now, this is an oracle card, but every time I look at it, it makes me think of Three of Cups, which to me is a card of celebration, of joy, also of community, or like finding your clique, finding your people. And so this is coming up here for you all. Monday, Tuesday is community. So Taurus, I feel like some of you are coming out of a toxic energy. This has been pretty, goodness, I don't mean to zoom in that much. I'm like trying to, Taurus, I'm sorry. There we go. So some of you are dealing with coming into a sense of new friends, of celebration, of community. Some of you maybe are feeling really good about yourself, so you're wanting to get out there and meet people and mingle. Some of you are finally breaking away from a toxic energy, and so you're maybe wanting to explore your options. Or maybe friends are calling you out, like not like calling you out in a way of like they're calling you out like for like things you did, but like let's go do something, let's go somewhere, let's have a good time. um and I guess we associate Monday and Tuesday with like being early in the work week. We don't really think of them as like socializing days, but there may be some socializing going on, or there may be planning for socializing for later on in the weekend. I know the weekend we got Cinco de Mayo coming up, and for some people, depending on where you live in the world, that's like an excuse to party or to go out or to be social. So there may be invitations to parties. There may be, talking with others to get together, to go somewhere, to do something. Those of you, Taurus, who identify as female, I do feel like you're just wanting some girl time. Like you're just wanting some time with your girls. Okay. Those of you who identify as a male, you may be coming into this energy where you're upping your game, or you're beginning to call in a higher vibrational female, especially if you're coming out of the toxic energy. Maybe in the past you were deceived, and maybe, if you're a Taurus who identifies as male, and if you tend to be attracted to or you date women, you may have been distracted by physical attributes that you saw to be feminine, like, a woman with long hair or a sexy body. But, you thought that this person was going to be like traditionally feminine with you and very nurturing or comforting or soothing, and they were none of those things. Maybe you attracted a lot of the gold diggers, the heartbreakers, um the man eaters, whatever it might be. But you're coming out of that energy, and you're coming into this energy of being higher vibrational, or you're beginning to realize and you're beginning to see that you maybe had walked away from some good women for women that were maybe deceiving you by like a certain way of a certain dress or a certain mannerism, and now you're really learning to connect with high vibrational, high quality feminine energy. Okay, 7 is coming up, so a lot of you are having intuition jumping in, or intuition kicking in. Intuition is being strengthened, and I don't know why, but some of you are like already making plans for Christmas. I don't know what it is, but something about this card made me think of Christmas. And so, and community and family and getting together. Maybe you haven't been able to do what you wanted to do for Christmas because of a relationship that you were in or a place where you were living, but you're making plans right now to get away from that old energy. And so, like, you're having some kind of epiphany about Christmas. Oh, I can finally go here for Christmas, or I can finally do this for Christmas, or oh, I'm gonna spend Christmas with this person or with that person. So there's something here for some of you where you're getting really excited about either Christmas or doing something in December, some kind of a trip, planning some kind of a trip or some kind of a move or some kind of an activity that you're really looking forward to. Your Wednesday, Thursday, you've got appreciation. You've got the number 15. Okay. So you're going through some changes. Okay. You're going through some changes. And you're having to make some sacrifices for these changes, Taurus. So, for example, like, say you're working something out at work and they're giving you a promotion or they're giving you a raise or they're transferring you to this department that you've been wanting to work at or whatever it might be, but they might be making changes to your schedule, or they may be saying, oh, well, then your seniority is kind of starting all over again or something. I don't know, whatever. I'm just giving different examples. And so you might be a little bit annoyed by this, or if you are leaving a toxic relationship or a toxic situation or moving, people that you're interacting with or dealing with may be holding certain things over your head, or they may be playing hardball with you that, okay, well, if you're leaving, then I get to keep this or I get to keep that, or you owe me this much money or you owe me that much money. There could be some kind of trade-off or some kind of discussion and you're feeling really annoyed. But this is saying stay in appreciation because your plants are about to bloom. Some of you are giving somebody something financially, or you're agreeing to give somebody something financially. And couple of reasons. Number one, you're realizing that the only reason why you were arguing with them for so long is because it was like a power struggle thing, but now you're so over it. You just want your freedom, you just want to be happy, you want to be in this fun energy. So you're like, you know what, fine, if this means that I don't have to deal with you and see your stupid face anymore, you can have it, take it, right? Like, you just might be in this energy where you're ready to release or you're ready to let go. um but you might also feel some sadness that, oh, but this is going to put me in a tough space, or I'm starting over in some way, or I'm going to have to go get something of my own. Spirit is saying this is a good thing because there's some energetic connection to this money or to this property that you're better off letting go of. Like, it's like you're letting go of it, and it's almost like pruned this bush and you cut off the dead branches or the dead leaves, and now all of a sudden it's going to really start, blossoming all kinds of flowers. It's going to really start blooming. So actually you're letting go of old energy, which is going to give way to abundance. Just focus right now on the abundance that you do have. Focus on the pleasures that you do have. Focus on the love that you do have, because it's going to multiply and triple and quadruple, very, very, very quickly for you. But there is some kind of a release that is happening midweek that's going to open way for this massive kind of change. Okay, Taurus. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, there is some hostilities. You are going to have a very, very interesting part of your journey coming up. And I just want to check when the Taurus new moon is going to be, the exact dates, because I want to get a better idea here of that. But something happens when we're breaking away from negative energy. And if anybody can verify this and tell you about this, it is me. Okay? Like, I don't know how I can, like, testify here for a minute or qualify for this. But anytime you're breaking out of toxic energy or a controlling relationship, or um, any kind of, like, people that have been trying to hold you back, whatever it might be, um, oh, nope, we're not in the Taurus new moon. I lied to you. Oh no, I didn't lie to you. It's May 4th. May 4th. Yeah, so what did I say? Friday, Saturday, and Sunday coming into the Taurus new moon, and you got the hostilities card. Okay, confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so my darlings, when you're breaking away from this negative energy and you're breaking away from these people that have been holding you back or this low vibration, the negative ego works in a terrible way. Okay, like in the beginning, what happens is as you're trying to make the break, negative ego will come in and cause your mind to turn against you and tell you, this is so hopeless. This is so stupid. It's too late in your life. If you were going to make these changes, you had to make them sooner. You waited too long. It's too late now. It's not going to work out. You're stupid. You're ugly. Nobody's going to like you. Nobody's going to want you. You're too short, you're too tall, you're too skinny, you're too fat, you're too this, you're too that. Like it'll just come in and just rip you up, mentally and discourage you. And for a long time that works, but you'll get to a certain stage in your healing where it doesn't work anymore and you break out of it. And then what happens? Um then when you've mastered your mind and you don't allow it to hold you back anymore, negative ego will start using people in your life to discourage you, to say things to you like, oh well, you're not going to be good at this anyway, or you're being unrealistic, or you're being a dreamer and you need to stop, and you'll get discouragement, or you may even get made fun of. And then that works for a while until it doesn't. You overcome that fear, you overcome that obstacle. Then what happens? People start being downright nasty with you, okay? It doesn't have to be physical violence. I know this card, as we're looking at it, it's like a scary image here, and it seems like somebody's gonna like try to battle you. I do feel that this is going to be more of somebody is trying to pull you into their drama. If you are a Taurus with a temper, I am going to say be cautious and be careful, because I do feel this person may be trying to egg you on or egg you into like coming after them, going off on them, or hitting them in some way, so they can go and say, oh, see what a horrible person Taurus is. Taurus came after me. Taurus said this to me. Taurus threw things at me. Taurus hit me. They may even be like wanting to call the cops on you if they're just feeling slighted in some way, or if they feel that they don't have power over you in any way. They might just be looking in some way to um uh you know make you seem to be a bad guy. So you may be breaking away from a narcissist, because the thing about a narcissist is when they can't control you anymore, they want to control how other people see you. If they can't get you to do what they want you to do, they're going to want everyone to think you're a bad person. So they might be trying to bring out your bad side, and so that they can document it in some way, or so that they can go and tell people that, oh, you're this terrible person and they've been such a victim. Now this is the good news, my darling. I do think it's happening end of the week as you're coming into the Taurus new moon, because you're going to be really high vibe. I feel for a lot of you Taurus, as you're coming closer to the new moon, you're manifesting very very quickly, and I think you are going to be having a lot of fun this weekend. And so this person's going to try really hard to knock you off of your little happy bubble and pull you into their drama, pull you into their pain, pull you into their chaos. As long as you don't allow them to do this, you're fine. You're fine. You just have to keep in your mind that this person is intentionally trying to get you worked up. Like this person is doing this because they know that they're losing power over you. Take it as a compliment. Laugh it off. Maybe not laugh in their face, because that might aggravate them and they may come after you harder. But just kind of distance yourself from it, walk away from it, and just kind of chuckle to yourself, realizing that you're winning, right? And this negative person, this toxic person sees that they're losing you, right? So this is you coming into your freedom. You don't have to get pulled into the hostilities. Some of you may be releasing anger, but again, you can find healthy ways of doing it. You can find ways of doing it through, like, some of you might be playing video games with friends. Some of you might be going to the gym and just pounding it out physically. You might be releasing it in some other way through some kind of artistic expression, or running, or, you know, listening to like metal and like screaming along or something. I don't know, whatever it is that you do. Some of you may be releasing, but you're making room for the abundance and the blessings that are coming in with this Taurus new moon. So it's all clearing, guys. It's all gravy. It's all goodness. It's all good stuff. Don't sweat it. Don't get pulled into the negative aspect of it and make it work for you, because you are on to some good things, my darlings. Okay, let yourself be open to receive. 26, 2 plus 6 equals 8. You are on your path to abundance. And abundance isn't just money, my dears. It is love, it is passion, it is friendship, it is laughter, it is fulfillment, it is joy, it is romance, it is all things, spiritual connection. You are on the path to that abundance. It's just, clearing out the things that have been getting in the way of it until now. So excited for you, my dear.